And hello everybody, welcome back to Runescape. So today, I don't remember what I decided to do last time, so we're just going to explore Lumbridge. Like, we're going to go through it piece by piece, essentially. So, we're going to start, as most places decide to end, we're going to start in the graveyard. There's really not much to see here anymore. This is part of another quest, if I'm not too much mistaken. There used to be a quest about, yeah, Restless Ghost. This is part of the Restless Ghost quest. The catacombs, of course, are the Tomb of Dragath Nurn. Here's Xenia. She's the ex-adventurer, or still current adventurer. Down here is the cooking hut. It really has nothing else to it, although it does, of course, have an upstairs. This is someone's house. We've just been breaking into someone's house to do our cooking in. Because why not? In here is Bob's axes. He's got an upstairs as well. I assume, yes, where he lives. I assume this is his wife. So you know what? You know, of course, what we do. We're gonna kill her. I am a terrible human being. We just killed Bob's wife. She'll respawn, of course. In here we have Victoria. I don't know who you are. You must be someone new. Good day. I am Victoria. Tell me, have you seen my brother Lactopher around the town? I'm gonna say no, I haven't seen him. If you meet him, he'll ask you for money, no doubt. Please don't give him any. Why not? If you lend him money, you'll never see it again. My brother is such a waste of space. I've been lending him things for years and he never gives them back. Used to live at the east side of the river before it was overrun with goblins. Okay, so this is a bit of backstory. So her brother used to live on this side of the river. Then the goblins came in. He used to help out on the farms. One day the Duke told us it was no longer safe to live on the East River bank, so they had to move across to here. He has no lodgings. He has nowhere to go. He's homeless. I thought he'd only be staying for a couple of weeks just till he gets some money together, but he's been here for ages now. Why not just throw him out onto the streets? He's my brother. No, I can't throw him out on the streets. Wow, this is a lot of backstory for a character that really doesn't matter. Oh. I think... I vaguely remember back in Classic there was a guy wandering around Lumbridge, one of the random men, and if you talk to him, he'd be like, yeah, have a gold coin. You'd be like, get a job, bum. And that was the whole joke. That was the gag. You know, that was the whole joke. And they've just expanded that into like someone's backstory now, and that's amazing. It's hilarious and amazing. In here's the church. It's a Saradominus church with a full organ and an altar you can use to charge your prayer points up. Ooh, can I actually play on the organ? Ooh, I can. Oh my, what? See, this is why RuneScape is amazing. There's always something new around the corner. And we could talk to Father Eric. And then we can go through, you know, any number of stories with him. Talking to him will start Restless Ghost. Tell me about the crater. Lumbridge battlefield, the site of the return. Yeah, okay. That's new. That's new canon stuff. No, not new canon. Like upper level lore that I haven't even gotten to on my other account yet. So we'll see what happens with that later. Just because I haven't gotten around to it really. Christmas 2017 notice board. Oh, that just brings up their ad for their current Christmas quest. We got the Lumbridge Sage over here. Oh, okay. I just completed an achievement, I guess. He just tells us about Lumbridge, which I'm doing right now. The lodestone right here in front of the castle. So let's go into the castle. We've got the towers here. They're both basically the same tower, I think. We can climb up. We can climb up again. And we're up here. Operate the winch. Seems the winch is jammed. You can't move it. I guess that would close the portcullis, so we don't really want that. They don't want us to do that, I should say. Because obviously if you could close the portcullis to the tower, I mean, sure, you'd have to go around the back way, but it would change a lot of people's, what they would do. There's Nastroth. Hello? This man is absolutely fantastic. Skill resets? I am Nastroth like my brother Mandrith. I'm a collector of ancient artifacts. I'm just not as excited about it. What ancient artifacts? Okay. Relics of the God Wars. If you happen to come across any of them, bring them to me or my brother and we'll pay you a fair price. I don't know. That sounds great. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen anything like that. What do you do? Acquired by warriors. Okay. Oh, okay. But what is this about skill resets? No, never reset. Oh, I'm betting this is how people can, if you accidentally gain a defense level or whatever as a pure, you can do that. Yes, never let me reset. Let us never speak of this again. And now I can't do that. Excellent. Lovely. I've locked that off because I don't want to reset my skills. I worked on those skills. Why would I want to reset them ever? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going, boy? Ah, Hans! Hans is one of the oldest characters in Runescape. I've come to kill everyone in the castle. Okay. Oh, he won't let me talk to him yet. There we go. Now he's not panicked anymore. Have you been here as long as me? I've been patrolling this castle for years. You spent 12 hours, 25 minutes in the world since you arrived 13 days ago. It comes out to almost an hour a day. Yes, I've been here a fair while. Not eligible for the 5, 10, or 15-year capes. You'll be able to claim the 5-year veteran cape from Hans in 1,812 days. That's his function. He also just gives some flavor text about the castle. So, in here we have the Duke's Castle, dining area, the kitchen, which we did Cook's Assistant in. Down below, there is, after you do a member's quest, there is a chest here, a bank chest. There's also a quest involved in this room, and the rest of it is just a cellar. I believe, yeah. Yeah, there is all that. Secrets. Spoilers. Over here, we have someone doing crafting with Guardsman Deshawn. He's just a guard, though. And through here, we have Duke Horatio, the Duke of Lumbridge. Welcome to my castle. I'm alarmed that you could just walk into my bedchamber with no one saying anything, but I don't know what that means. We'll have to look at it later. Hail to the Duke, baby. And then if we go up one more, there's a poll booth for when polls are active, for members and non-members alike, and there's a bank. So, and then of course up here is just this. We can just raise a flag, which we've already done once, and there's an achievement associated with it. We can raise the flag of Lumbridge. All hail the Duke. Yes. Yes, all hail. All hail the Duke. Oh, I should mention, it is New Year's Eve today. Woohoo! And such. It is New Year's Eve. This is the final episode of 2017. Yes. So, we shall cross the bridge. This is the Goblin Fields. Apparently it used to be another part of Lumbridge, which was before the beginning of the game. Now it's overrun by goblins. Which, really, considering how many of them we kill, it shouldn't be anymore. But we're not going to question that too hard. We're just not going to question that too much. Yeah, we've got a couple ruined houses. Up here we've got the cow fields, the cow pens, where you can kill cows for leather. Otherwise you can kill... Oh gods, you're a douchebag, aren't you? You are a huge, massive douchebag. What? Ugh. There's no way you got all of that yourself at your level. No, you are a huge fucking douchebag. Alright, I'm going back across. And this building, open the door, is just is a building of a Zamarakian herbalist. Ever since we moved again, things keep going missing, and that awful trapdoor keeps creaking in the night. I wonder why that could be. More Zamarakian herbalists. It's a family of Zamarakian herbalists. Okay. Well, over here is the smithy. I don't know what their role is. They usually have one, though. Over here is the smithy. You can, smith things here, and there's an anvil right there. We got a tree farming patch, which is useful for members. Not super useful, but useful. We've got Roddick over here in his house. Ah, Lord HCIM. How nice to see you again. What brings you to my humble home? I don't know you. Oh god, I remember him now. My pet dragon. Yes, I remember now. This is the douchebag who was part of the second tutorial. When they discontinued Tutorial Island, they put in a second tutorial in its place where you fought a dragon underneath Lumbridge, and this was part of it. Like a very infant dragon underneath Lumbridge, and that was a part of the quest. Oh hey, there's Lactifer. Hello there. I really don't think so. You don't have any of your own? Oh, he can't be bothered to earn money. Okay, so now he's the guy who tells you about tasks. Lazy Lactofer. Okay, here's the general store. We can sell our shit to them. Which, speaking of... Whoop. Sell the charge bell. Need the money. And then over here... Over here, we've got Explorer Jack. And we talk to him about tasks. Can I claim any rewards from you? Certainly can. I can? Really? Oh. Oh, I could have gotten an air talisman the whole time? Shit. So I didn't need to do the quest after all. Well, that's nice. Would have been nicer to know that ahead of time, but I'm just going to break into his house and, Sarah Dominus Priest. And the priestess. And their daughter. Okay, so apparently they've got emissaries of the gods staying in the houses around here. This is Memorial Fountain. Okay, and we could just fill up water at it. A fountain to the fallen of Lumbridge, erected in one day during the Lumbridge Rebuild-a-thon, which was an event they did a long time ago. In here we have the fishing shop, which used to be in another place before Lumbridge got redesigned. Or, smashed with this crater. This fishing shop sells, among other things, 1,000 feathers. The feathers are worth 6 gold coins each from the shop. They're worth something like 50 on the Grand Exchange. 50, 55-ish on the Grand Exchange. So for a normal player, you'd buy the feathers from the shops around RuneScape and sell them. You'd spend around 7,000 gold to buy them, and you'd get a bunch more than that, because you get 7,000 feathers times 55, so you get quite a bit of money off of those. In here is the combat, what's it called? Combat Academy or something like that. It's where you learn about the new at the time.
Welcome to the Combat Academy, fellow adventurer.
I'll let her explain it then.
The Combat Academy is a place for intrepid adventurers like yourself to improve combat skill.
What can I do here?
Short courses on the more active side of adventuring, more specifically combat. I also provide training dummies for practicing combat in a safe environment.
Okay. So yeah, it just practices combat. Back in the day, this was used to explain the new evolution of combat system. These training dummies are actually really cool. I'm going to toggle it to max hit mode, and we can see exactly how high I can hit with this spell. 234, 152, 142, 240. I think it's rotating through my abilities. So, yeah, we're seeing how high I can hit with my various abilities. So that's cool. We got Harlan over here. Who are you? Master of Defense. Oh, he gives out the defense cape. That's what it is. Okay. His role is to give out the defense cape. Up here, we've got a farm. Chicken and sheep. And it is the home of Fred the farmer. Yeah. Fred the farmer, and he is upset with people because they keep opening up his doors and letting the chickens out. But yeah, this is his house. Very simple sort of place. Okay. So we're going to go back across real quick to the other side. We're going to look at this other building over here. Right here we have part of a distraction and diversion thing that we can't do, I don't think, on non-members. On members, you craft that into a statue, and then you pray at the statue, and it gives you prayer and construction XP once a month. A lot of it, too. Down here we have the other chicken farm. It's really nothing special, except that it has some quest relevance later on. Another quest, you go here, and it's got a cool water wheel. Yeah, and it's spinning right, too. Spinning accurately. I was just watching it for a second, making sure they didn't mess up. Not that I think they would have. We would have jumped on them years ago if they had. Okay, and then we'll just take a look at the Lumbridge crater, and we'll be done exploring Lumbridge for now. It's really a very basic town. As far as inspiration for builds and writing goes, not too much here, but I think we could learn something from its simplicity, in a sense. Not everything has to be super relevant and super awesome. So in here is the Lumbridge crater, or what's left of it. It used to be much, much different. It used to be sort of barren, wastelandish place. It used to be a sort of barren, wastelandish place, and it went through rebuilding. They used it for events, etc., and now it's like a reflecting pool, sort of grassy garden place with a bank chest. If I'm allowed to use it as a non-member. I am. Good. Lovely. Yeah, we did a stream last night, by the way. It's up on YouTube. We got a whole bunch of logs and a whole bunch of rune essence. Didn't do any fishing, but that's fine. I think that's just about it for Lumbridge itself, because we got the crater, we got the town, from here down. Yeah, we did most of the town. We'll do the swamp another time. But Lumbridge checked off the list. The cooking hut, Bob's axes, Lactifer's sister, the temple, the dungeon of Dragathnorn, the castle is here, the lodestone's here, the old tutorial house, old Lumbridge, the slums where all the goblins are, the forge, the weird Zamarakian herbalist, Explorer Jack. What's this one? Oh, Miss of the White Lands. Okay, never mind. The general store, the fishing shop. Yeah, the 2 chicken farms are up there. Cow pens. Yeah. Pretty self-contained little place. There's not much else really to it. Alright, so what we're going to do now, I think, is I'm going to do some rune crafting. I'm going to take you along for the ride. Oh, yes. Okay, that's fine. There. Now, unfortunately, rune crafting in non-members is not nearly as fun as rune crafting in members is. Crafting runes in members is a lot easier because you have access to more tools, which is as it is for most skills, really. That's sort of the point of being a member. If you made it too easy for non-members, why would anyone be a member? People like to say it's unfair. It's not. You're getting this whole game for free. Everything you see here is free. What exactly, you know, why would you be a member? If you got all this all the non-members stuff, if all the non-members got all the member stuff for free, why would you ever be a member? Donation-based models don't work for games. So yeah, we use the altar on the mysterious stones. Then we craft runes at this altar, which is an air altar, and as such is high above the forest surrounding it. And we just jumped up like, oh yeah, we just jumped up 1 rune crafting level, right? But at level 5 we'll be able to do water runes. But yeah, see, these are the mysterious ruins. We can enter. Oh, really? You don't even have to use the thing anymore? Man, quality of life improvements all over the place. But yeah, and you can eventually, once I get the materials and levels too, I can change this air talisman into an air tiara. I don't think I have the level for that to make those yet, right? I think that's in jewelry. Yeah, tiara, level 23 crafting. So I can make the tiara, then I can change it into an air tiara, and I can wear it. Or I think I can make an air... I think I can make a staff out of it as well. 1 second, actually. Let me look that up. In the meantime, yes, I am still recording. Good. Yeah, okay. If it would actually open up the the RuneScape wiki, that would be great. It's not opening up for some reason. Let's just keep going then. Why is it not working? I have no idea. Internet's working. runescape.wikia.com. Not working. Whatever. The point is, there's also a staff that has, like, it's just basically you stick a talisman onto a staff. It doesn't provide free runes like an air staff does, but it does give you, like, an alternate slot, essentially. And I think you can do that... Oh, wow, I just went up 2 rune crafting levels with that one. So I can now do water runes, mist runes for as a member, water pools and water esslings in the rune span, which I will show you another day. Yeah, it's just not showing up. Why? I don't get it. But the point is, it allows you to use it in a different slot, essentially. Alright, I do actually have a water talisman, but I'm going to keep crafting air runes for right now. So the way air crafting works is, eventually, if we look here, you'll be able to, at level 11, we'll do 2 air runes per essence. So air runes, will get better to craft as we go up in level. This is to prevent it from becoming useless, essentially. Why would you ever craft air runes again at level 90? Well, that's because you get a fuck ton of air runes at that point. You get hundreds of air runes at that point. Oh! Oh, it's this imp. So what was that you said about a bead? I ain't got no bead on me. Ugh. That's a bit creepy. This imp is goddamn creepy, man. I like him. How about I help you work off that excess energy? Oh, what? Okay, we'll do a race around the air altar. What? Okay. Oh, god damn it. This guy's faster than me. What? I think we just have to... I don't think we have to beat him. I think we just have to do these laps or something, because he's way faster than me and has better pathfinding AI. Or he's running out of energy. And I'm not. So, screw you, imp. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay. 16. I win. Oh, really? Really? I hadn't noticed. That's a new kind of disgusting. That is a new kind of disgusting right there. Okay. Okay. That's new. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I got oriented wrong. Okay. So that was a bit gross. But hey, I have one of the 4 beads I need for the Imp Catcher quest. So that's always good. I just sort of randomly found it. That's the great thing about this. You don't need to always know where everything is. You don't need to use quest guides even. Alright, you can get in here. We're going to withdraw some more essence and keep going for now. In any case, yeah, so you make more runes for each for any extra essence you get. So wow, I'm tired. So when I'm that was a bad sentence I used too. So when I'm level 90 whatever, I'll be making dozens of air runes per essence. Actually, I can look up the exact number real quick. Multiple. At level 99, you make 10 air runes per essence. So it's worth it to do it even then, especially for an Iron Man, because you'll need those air runes. And sure, I can buy air runes from other places, you know, and once I get a steady source of income from somewhere or other, I will be doing so. There are magic stores that I can buy from, and there are monster drops I can use as well. I don't have those yet, of course. But you can see, even now, at level 7, we're making more air runes than we were at level 3. And then there's other things you can do to boost it as well. In members, of course, you can get pouches that can hold additional essence. You can get a familiar from summoning that can hold additional essence. And you can get a wicked hood that we tried to get, and now we realize as members, that will give you teleports to rune essence, or to rune altars. It will give you, it'll give you teleports. It'll give you free essence per day. It'll give you free runes per day, and you can add talismans to it to allow access to more runes. It's a pretty crazy item, actually. We're gonna go one more level. One more level, I think. One more air rune. I don't know. It's 9:28 now, so I have to be done in about 2 minutes. Yeah, one more will do. One more run. And it used to be way back in the day, way back in the early years. What you do is you, the player, you would stand at an altar, maybe the nature altar or something, somewhere, and you would just craft runes, and other people would bring essence to you to craft. And like at level 91, you craft 2 nature runes per essence, right? So people with level 91 would stand at the nature altar right here, for instance. This isn't a nature altar, but as an example, they would stand here, and they would have a huge, they'd have a bunch of nature runes on them. Someone would come to them and trade them 27 pure essence, and they would trade them 27 plus 27, whatever that is, 7, 14, 54. Don't ever do math on camera, kids. They would trade 27 rune essence for 54 nature runes. And then you'd craft the rune essence and get 54 nature runes back. So the runner would get nature runes, or get double nature runes before they hit level 91 rune crafting, and the crafter would get tons of XP very quickly. So that's how that would work. And it worked, I think it's still done to an extent, but runecrafting has been so drastically modified that there's really no material benefit to doing that. It's not the most efficient way. People still do it, though, I think, just for the sense of community, but it's no longer the most efficient way. Fly, you fool. Nice. And he's hiding it all with a charge bow. Oh. Oh my god. He was a magic pure. 80 magic, 13 constitution. So I guess he must have been doing that reset thing. That makes a lot of sense, actually. 80 magic at level 57. Can you imagine you go up against this guy, right? You find this guy in the wilderness, and you go up and you're like, oh, sweet, easy pickings, bam, 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 and then he hits you with level 80 magic crap, and you're like, oh shit, I'm dead now. Because like level 80 would give you the highest level combat spell you'd have would be Fire Wave, but he's not a member. So it'd be Fire Blast. He starts bombarding you with Fire Blasts and like high level abilities that you need high level magic to do. Yeah, he hits you with a tsunami here. And it's just like, whoa, shit, I'm dead now. That's the point of a pure. They lull you into a false sense of security with their low level. And with their low level, they can waste basically anyone of their level, because they have higher skills than anyone who's not a pure. It's a strategy that's really not useful outside of the wilderness, though. So, Yeah, you look at him, he's fighting, he's got 80 magic, but he is getting wasted by these guards. So, the low defense is definitely an impediment. Oh, see, he's safe spotting for the most part. He's got the guard behind a fence. He's not letting the guard get close to him. Yeah. Well, on that note, with that fascinating monograph on the lives of Pures, I will leave you all for the day. Have fun, guys. See you next time.